All right, in this video, I'm going to piss off a lot of Indians, and a lot of Indians are going to be angry with me. But then again, I want you to hear me out and then tell me whether I'm right or wrong. Okay. Now, consider this. You know, Ranveer Allahbadia, that BeerBiceps guy. He has been in the news. They have crucified him. They have told him, "Oh, you said this about mother and father and all that stuff." And oh, that girl spoke. Have you ever seen a vagina? Oh, only your mother's. And this. Okay, fine. Okay, all that is fine. But then, if you take a bird's eye view, no, if you go a little far and you just evaluate what is going on, and you'll realize something shocking. And what you'll realize is the abject, extreme hypocrisy of Indians. Our Indians are the biggest two-faced hypocrites in the world. Okay, and I'm just sorry to say, but this is the reality. And I've written down around a few points with regards to Ranveer Allahbadia's that issue, and I want you to tell me. Listen to it, and I want you to tell me. Do you think I'm wrong? Okay, do you think I'm wrong? Okay. Now, let's understand this one. Facts are facts. Ranveer, he tried to portray himself namaste, goody goody guy, and he is always smiley and he's always cute, and he used to get these other guests who used to come there, and then he tried to portray a clean cut image, no bad words, no nothing. And then he involved it seems, Santa Dharma, which is Hinduism. He took interview of Sadhguru and all spiritual guests. So he was pivoting more towards being a namaste, cute guy, nice guy, Auntie Ji, Uncle Ji, I want your Ashirwad, I'm nothing without you. I'm doing this for society. Okay, all clean cut image. And he wanted to go one level higher and be like just namaste and, with a hello. Wanted to be the role model for Indian and Indian spirituality, Indian youth, everything. Fine. But understand this much. Why did he do that? Why? Why did he do that? He did it for the Indian public. Like, for example, if you see this monkey face of mine with all these tattoos, if I were to go to India, people, yes, they would make fun of me. They would think I'm gone mad. They would, because I'm the typical abnormal in any society, not just Indian. And I'm admitting that. Let's look at the Hindi movies. You have Shah Rukh Khan, like this. You have Ranbir Kapoor, crying and, red eyes. And he looks at this girl. All the John Abraham six-pack abs. And we have this clean-cut hero image. Salman Khan buffed up and, protector of good. And he will save the mother and daughter. So Indian public wants a clean-cut, good-looking, handsome, six-pack abs, chiseled body, with good values, good upbringing, praying to God, Jai Shri Ram. And if someone hits you, then you get your powers by thinking of God, and you'll say the name of Ram, and and if you are Pakistani and if you're Muslim, you say Allah. And obviously, if you're Christian, I don't know if Christian movies are there, when they see the cross, they get superpower. Normally in Hollywood, when they see, I don't know, they see a beautiful girl, they get high. But I'm talking of people who are conservative and religious. When they see their own religion, when they see their own culture, when they see their own tradition being manifested in a clean slate, we Indians get so proud. Simple. I challenge you, prove me wrong. When your mother and father, and a typical Indian mother and father, they want their son and daughter to dress up nice. They want the son and daughter to get first rank in class. They want their son and daughter to study hard, go to the temple, go to the church, go to the mosque, pray. Okay, come back, listen to the mother and father, do housework, be obedient, don't question, don't waste your time on the smartphone, internet. Massage the feet of the mother and father. Traditional, this thing. Even I used to do that when I was in my younger days. So they want a clean-cut image, and there's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong. Because the Indian standards, according to the Indian standards, if you are a rank holder, very good. You want to be a doctor or engineer or, you want a stable career. Wah, mera beta, wah. And if you go abroad, let's say you go abroad, but you want to take care of your mother and father, that's a blessing. Your son doesn't smoke, doesn't drink, doesn't look at girls. He is a gem of a son. And if he earns a good salary and if he earns he has a good position in a good company, marriage proposals will come like, one after another. Tell me if I'm wrong. Tell me if I'm wrong. And they want their daughters. Do you think any mother, any father, Indian, wants their daughter to wear, off shoulder, show their little bit of, titties and tight this thing and show, their belly button, which is pierced, and go to nightclub. Hey, I want a guy who's rocking. Yeah, I want a guy who's... No. The traditional mother and father wants a daughter who is obedient, who's God-fearing, listens to the mother and father, goes to the temple, is an epitome of goodness. There's nothing wrong in all this. But the problem is, Indians and Indian parents, they want this format, this template, to be followed by every Tom, Dick and Harry. It should be followed across the board. And if anybody else does not follow this protocol, look at this girl. She's with this guy. He was drinking last night. Yeah, they say he was with this girl. Oh my God. Oh, he doesn't study. He goes late night. He's like a, loose character. They love to gossip. Tell me if I'm wrong. In a society, when you have 2-3 buildings all together, all the aunties come together, all the uncles come together, maybe they're playing carom or maybe they're talking. What do they discuss? They discuss about other people. They gossip about other people. They'll talk shit about other people. Tell me if I'm wrong. This is our Indian society. And if a boy can drink. If a girl drinks, oh my goodness, boy can hold a hand of a girl or seen with a girl. Arey mera beta bada ho gaya. Is a stud. But if a girl is seen walking with a guy, can be anybody. Ay Ram, better to get her married early. That's how it is. So, our Indian society, no matter how much Modi says 10 trillion economy, he says we are the most modern, great, or whatever, take drone shots and whatever. The Indian mentality will remain the Indian mentality, just as eating pan, spitting it out, urinating in the middle of the road or side of the road. You see the gods and you do this and you put a tikka and these are certain Indian man, like eating with the hand. Eating with the hand, there's nothing wrong. This is our Indian tradition. This is how we are. Okay. Rice with very strong, smelly curry. This is part of our culture. So now, when it comes to this guy, Ranveer Allahbadia, why did he portray all this goody image? Because he knows this sells to the public. The public will buy all this. My popularity will grow. My views will grow. My followers will grow. My money will increase. Money, after all, end of the day, money. But do you think Ranveer Allahbadia, whatever, is going to say, I made a YouTube channel for money. I called Sadhguru so that more views, more subscribers, more money. I'll get $100,000. He gets around 2 point some million US dollars a year. You think he says, no, money is nothing. I want God. I want Sri Ram. I want, Lakshmi Mata. No. His mother and father also, hey, beta, come on. Okay, so he's doing this for the Indian public. Nothing wrong here. Until now, I'm not saying anything wrong. He is also playing the game. Public is also playing the game. Now, where does the problem occur is the second or the minute, Mr. Ranveer Allahbadia, being 30-year-old, decides to be a 30-year-old. Decides to, today I'll just be loose here. Today I'll watch some porn. I'll see some action. I'll take care of myself. Hey, babes, come here. Go down on me. He has, for example, if Ranveer has a girlfriend, you think what they're doing puja for each other? You think in the privacy of the four walls of their room, they are not doing all the jing bang ding ding like you and I do when we have our girlfriends, when we had our girlfriends? Okay. You think they don't do positions up and down, left and right and all that? You think he never does this? Nahi, मैं आपकी पूजा करता हूँ. You also do my puja. Oh, we'll be virgins until we get married. Yeah, come on, man. He's a normal 30-year-old. He has testosterone. He does exercise. He shows his chest and abs and all that. So he is oozing testosterone. So of course he feels a little, jing bang. So he wanted to relax one day. So he goes to this comedy club and he just gives a statement. Fine, it is a bad joke. It falls. It bombs. There are some jokes which stick. There are some jokes which don't stick. There are some people who know how to deliver a line and make people laugh, like Russell Peters. There are some people who don't know. He wanted to try his hand in comedy, and his script writers gave him the shittiest joke. And Ranveer, as Ranveer is, he tried to oh, you want to I'll give 2 crores, you'll suck my he put, because he wanted to show, hey guys, I'm part of the group, I'm a popular guy, everyone loves me, you should also love me. So maybe he found the joke funny, maybe he didn't find the joke funny. Okay, but okay, he's being paid money, so he let his hair down. Okay. And then there was another girl who says, hey, yeah, one guy was talking about some vagina sensitivity and all that. Hey, vagina hai, yeah. Like she asked him, did you ever see a vagina apart from your mother's? Ha 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 ha. Everyone went laughing. Okay, fine. Some people find it funny. Some people didn't find it funny. A lot of people who were there found it funny. Okay. Now I know. You'll say, will you bring your mother and father there? Will you bring your mother and father? Yeah, there are places where you don't bring your mother and father. There are places where you bring, like when you are shagging, looking at a porn, do you bring your mother and father? When you are with your girlfriend alone in the 4 walls of your bedroom, do you bring your mother and father? And you're not married to her. Do you bring your mother and father? When you have your deep sexual fantasies, do you tell that to your mother and father? So come on, so don't act like a bloody saint. Did you bring your mother and father? You think you're a bloody saint? You think you don't have an iota, even a small bit of badness in you? Tell me. The people who are criticizing this Ranveer Allahbadia, you're all saints? You never looked at anyone sexually? You never had a sexual thought? You never did any bit of masturbation or anything? You never cheated anyone, never told lies? You're a saint? You're clean, you're like God? Boss, you do a lot of shit. Other people do a lot of shit. This guy, okay, agreed. We caught him doing something which is a statement, publicly not acceptable. But did he rape someone? Did he kill someone? Did he murder someone? Did he do something? He just said a joke, boss. And that female also said a joke. By the way, that girl who spoke about vagina, have you seen any? Okay, you'll say, this is she. A girl should talk like this? Yuck. Okay. She only said it publicly. Listen carefully, huh? She said it publicly. But do you know the DMs that she received? She spoke something about even if the guy is 4 feet, down should be 6 feet. Okay. Guys started calling her, sending her DMs, messages. I don't know who doxed her number. And they started sending photographs of their private parts to her. They started telling her, you want 6 feet, I'll give you 8 feet. Come, I'll give you front, back, left, right. I'll give your mother, I'll give your father. Okay, you'll say, yeah, she deserves it. Boss, if a girl wears a skimpy outfit, let's say she's wearing a skimpy outfit and a couple of men are there, just because she's wearing a skimpy outfit, does that give you the right to molest her, rape her, do something bad? Is that your mentality? That is exactly the nearby murders, no? The guy who, the men who raped this girl, and they raped her so badly with iron rods, they took out her intestines from her private parts. And when they were asked, why did you do this? No, to teach her a lesson. She should dress up properly. She should go out at the right time, not late. We men had to teach her a lesson. I taught her a lesson. That was his mentality. Then if you justify this, your mentality is as sick as that. I'm serious. Just think, if tomorrow your daughter goes for a fashion show and she's wearing let's say a fashion, your sister or your mother or someone is wearing a fashion sari and a little bit of let's say her waist can be seen, and some guy does something bad and says, she tempted me. Will you blame your mother, sister, daughter and say, yeah, why did you wear that? Cover yourself, put a full abaya, put a full niqab, whatever, black. No. When it comes to your mother, sister, whom you love, you'll never do that. So you're double standard. And this is the double standards of our India. The problem is our Indians want you to dance ding, 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 ding to their tunes. And you should forever be that. They can do all the shit they want. Watch porn, go to the red light district, drink, smoke, but you can't. You have to be perfect. I don't have six-pack abs. Hey, what happened to your shape? Why you are not in shape? That is how they do. Oh, his face is too puffy. Why? How is your face? People comment about my face. Hey, look at your face. Ha, 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 ha. Boss, show me your face. But it's God's gift to mankind. Ha, ha, ha. Only so many views. Ha, ha, ha. How much salary do you earn per month? You're going like a dog in the sun, in the sweat, in the bus, taking shit from your boss, taking shit from your colleagues, taking shit from the clients. Then you come back in the sweaty smog, in the bus, in the taxi, and you come home. People, some of us, what you struggle to make one full month, we make it in 1 hour. What are you talking? Why do you come? You'll say this is very rude. Then why do you come to us, to our channel, and brag about views and money and success when you yourself is big zero? This is also another trait of our Indians. They have achieved nothing in life. They are nothing, they are nobody. Hey, Sachin, you don't know how to bat. Virat Kohli, bastard, you don't know how to behave. You missed that catch. Oh, look at that. Mike Tyson, what, man? You don't know how to hit in this thing. Oh, this Anshul Jubel, MMA got knocked in 19 seconds. Ha, ha, ha. What have you accomplished in life, boss? You're making fun of everybody else. What have you accomplished in life? In fact, in my WhatsApp group, I had this 23-year-old guy who made fun of Swami, that politician, Swami, whatever. I'll give you his exact name. BJP Swami, SWAMY, Swami, Subramaniam Swami. Okay. He was making fun of him. He was berating him. He is a former Law Justice of India. Okay. His age is 85 years. He has been, part of Harvard faculty, very highly accomplished. This 23-year-old guy who doesn't even have a degree or maybe has a cheap shit degree was making fun of him publicly in my group. Now, I'm not a hardcore BJP supporter or against it, or I'm not very much into Indian politics, but I respect people who are elder than me. I respect people who have achieved more than me. I respect people who have better education or who have given their life to their country, whether army or whatever. This guy went left, right, and center. He's nothing because he criticizes Modi. He's this. I kicked him out of the group. I didn't even discuss because he is a typical Indian mentality. Third class. He's not even fit to lick the shoe of Subramanian Swami, but he'll talk about him. He'll make fun of him. Yes, freedom of speech is good enough. But what are your credentials, your credibility, and your audacity? Like, if a group of CEOs were standing there, you roadside person, are you going to go and talk to all these millionaires? They will just look at him. They'll ask someone to throw you out, man, on the road. Your own mother and father sometimes may not take you seriously. That's a fact. So, criticizing Ranveer Allahbadia, okay, fine, joke was bad, fine. That female, joke was bad, okay. But that's it. That's all you focus on. Because that's what the media is publishing. They're not talking of Modi visiting Donald Trump. They're not talking of unemployment. They're not talking of the issues, the problems, education. Nobody, not even our youth, is interested in all this. Ranveer, oh, this is what, yes, he's a boss. Why do you think I'm making this video? Why do you think? Because still people are discussing. Indians have this double standard where they can do all the shit, they can talk crap, they have achieved zero, they don't even have money to buy maybe the latest iPhone. Like, they can't even afford one, forget 10 or whatever. Okay, you can't even, you have to, even if you go for holiday, you check how much discount or 90% or this and that. You're not known online, you're not known offline. Your own mother and father hardly give importance to your own opinion. Your brothers, sisters don't take you seriously. Your boss doesn't, your colleagues don't. And then you are going around making fun and putting other people down. Yeah, that's why you feel good, no? That's why you feel good about it. See, our Indian fans, no? Our Indian fans, our Indian public, they're nothing but like the wind. As long as this guy give them free content, very nice. Free guests, oh, very nice. Value add is, oh, very nice. But, means when they gave them the benefit. But when they saw him making money, bastard, two-faced guy, when he became famous, oh, so he's playing the game. When he started to get most of the jealousy and envy, no? That is part of our Indian culture, Indian tradition, Indian mentality. They can't bear that somebody else is more successful than them, more, accomplished, more money. No. As long as you're below them, you're a good guy. The day you become equal to them, they'll be, okay. And if you surpass them, they can't stand you. And now all these Indians are dying to pull this guy down, to destroy him. And until they get their pound of flesh, they're not going to stop. Because they have jobless, they have nothing else to do. Until maybe some female or some other new controversy comes, they'll not leave him. Because they are jobless, they have nothing else to do. Nothing worthwhile, no worthwhile goals. They will earn in Indian rupees, they will struggle to pay their bills, and they'll bitch about the whole bloody world. Okay, that's how it's going to be. But the day Ranveer Allahbadia bounces back, which I'm telling you, he will bounce back. Give it a few months. Once again, the same sons of bitches who stabbed him, talk shit about him, will all go back to him, including his friends who stabbed him, including the people who talk shit about him, who wanted him to fail. They'll all go back to him. And then they will kiss his ass because now he's doing well. This is how our Indian fans are. This is how the Indian public is. And this is how Indians are. Okay. What Ranveer Allahbadia did, yes, it was a mistake in terms of branding, business, brand positioning. I don't buy his apology. I don't buy his, oh, I'm sorry, and this and that. No, he is a businessman. He loves money. He loves typical temptations that all of us have. But he can't say this openly. He has to be a goody-goody two-faced. That's about it. And that's it. But our Indians who worship celebrities like gods, they have temples dedicated to Amitabh Bachchan, Rajnikant, any superstar. They have temples and they'll worship them. Like Rajesh Khanna, when he was hospitalized, they used to keep his photograph, portrait, and put garland and fasting and crying. And they'll say, they used to write love letters with blood. Yeah, only when he's famous and rich. When the fame was over, when the money was over, who the hell is it? The way he died, nobody even knew he died. That is our Indians general. So this is what I wanted to say and share with you. Let me know your thoughts. Do you think I'm right? Do you think I'm wrong? Because all it shows from Ranveer Allahbadia's this incident is the hypocrisy of our Indians, Indian public, and Indians and they'll not stop until they destroy him or until they get something new, and then they'll forget about him. Like COVID. Everyone was talking about COVID. The minute Russia, this thing, the media stopped about COVID and focused on Russia and Ukraine. That's how the world is. That's how life is. Anyway, good, bad, ugly. Let me know what do you think. And given the fact that our Indian police, Indian politicians, Indian media is jobless, well, after all, now if they involve in this, they'll get some publicity, right? And until then, I'll also make videos about it. Good, bad, ugly. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. This is me signing off. You guys take care.